Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be reviewing a brand new product from NARS, and it is the On the Beach cheek palette. So it comes with 6 different cheek shades that we are going to be swatching, trying out as many as we possibly can on my face. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so that is what today's video is going to be all about. Before we get into it, make sure that if you haven't already, give this a big thumbs up for me, pretty please, and subscribe to my channel if you love these kinds of makeup review videos or just anything that has to do with makeup in general. Then definitely make sure to subscribe. But if you want to see my review of the new NARS cheek palette, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alrighty guys, so as usual, I have it pulled up online so I can give you all the information and facts, whatnot, about the actual product, and then we're gonna get into some swatches, and then we are actually going to try it out on my face. So I did all of my face makeup. The only thing that's missing is blush. I didn't put any blush on because I want to see how this is gonna look, so I'm excited. But basically online it says that this cheek palette goes for $59, which I would say is pretty up there in price, but I would also say that it is a pretty good price considering the fact that you get 6 different shades. So I think for 6 blushes, one of these looks like a bronzer too, to be honest. For 6 of those, I would say that's pretty reasonable pricing and pretty common pricing for NARS too. And then in the description, it says a limited edition cheek palette that features an array of sun-kissed coral and golden shades, which you guys know are my absolute favorite kind of shades. Like, what more could you ask for? If you're anything like me, that is like ringing every bell because coral, golden, so anyways, it says the On the Beach cheek palette features an array of sun-kissed coral and golden shades inspired by the iconic peachy pink shade ORGASM. These shades are formulated with a lightweight formula that builds effortlessly and builds seamlessly onto any skin tone, revealing color in its truest form. And then there are 6 shades. So there is Turtle Bay, which is a peach champagne, Naples, which is a metallic rose gold, Mandalay Bay, which is a satin caramel bronze, Montezuma is a shimmering golden peach, Orgasm, the iconic shade, is a peachy pink with golden shimmer, and then Zuma is a satin rouge. So all of them sound absolutely beautiful. Now I want to open this up. I just love the packaging on this, like even just the box, by the way. It's completely summery, perfect for this time of year, and it's just beautiful. So I'm super excited to open this up. Here is the actual packaging though. This also is stunning. I feel like a lot of detail went into this packaging because even though it is iconic NARS packaging, like when you see this, you know it's NARS because of this logo, but the whole, I feel like, collection in itself is kind of different from NARS too. Like the colors are different, just like everything is different but the same, if that makes sense. So they did everything in their own iconic way and then gave it a little flair, which I am completely here for. Like, I love this. I could literally use this as a mirror, how reflective and pretty it is. And then on the back, it just says Orgasm on the Beach cheek palette, and it has all of the names again. So when we open this up, wow, these are beautiful. Okay, look at this, you guys. This is stunning, and this mirror is so amazing. I feel like so many of the palettes that have come out recently have been coming out with the most amazing mirrors. Like, takes up the whole top of the palette, and it's just so perfect. Like, I could literally bring this anywhere with me and it'd be so good to use. I am telling you right now, I see 2 shades in here that are more so highlighters in my opinion. These 3 down here are definitely blushes, and then this one I feel like I could use as a bronzer, so I'm gonna test all of those things out. So that's good. I'm gonna try to split it up on my face somehow so that we can use most of them somewhere. But first, I'm gonna swatch these and then I'll show you what they look like on my arm. I'll let you guys know what they feel like and then we'll get into applying. So I will be right back with those swatches. All right, so I just swatched everything on my arm. Here is what those look like. So I went across like this. So I swatched this way and then the second row. So let me just let you guys know which shade was which. So we have Turtle Bay up here. Naples is the second one. Mandalay is the bronze. Montezuma is this peachy shade. This is of course Orgasm, and then this is Zuma. So I feel like each and every single one of these really brought something unique, and they all have like that perfect little flair for different occasions. Beware, because that really reddish shade stains for sure. Like this is from my swatch. It does stain, but it's so beautiful. But yeah, I feel like every single one of these is so unique and can be used in its own way. And I feel like you can mix these together and they would look really, really beautiful too. But those two lighter blush shades are just screaming my name. Like Montezuma is like this stunning peachy shade, and I feel like I'm gonna be using that like crazy this summer. But all of them are freaking stunning. So now let's try to kind of do them on my face. I think I want to try and get everything on my face. Like I want to make sure that I try every single one of them somewhere. So I feel like I might use these two as bronzers. I know this one down here is more of a blush, but I still want to make it work. I feel like this reddish shade is kind of the last one of the bunch that I personally would use because I love those like light, bright colors, and that's a little deep for me, but I do want to make it work. So I think I'm going to try to use it as a bronzer. So I'm gonna do that on one side, I'll do the other bronzer on the other side, and then I'll do like one blush here, one blush here, one highlighter here, one highlighter here, and then we'll go from there. By the way, they're super creamy and smooth when you touch them, and so much pigment comes off when you swirl your fingers in there, and there was hardly any fallout. So far, very, very good, but let's just start applying. So I'm gonna do the bronzers first, then I'll do blushes, then I'll finish with highlighters, and then we're gonna talk about it. All right guys, everything has been applied. I know I look kind of very, very crazy right now, so bear with me, but I did want to just test everything out on my face and see kind of what everything did on there. So just looking at myself right off the bat, I can tell you my favorite combo is this one. So on this side, I did Mandalay, Montezuma, and Turtle Bay. Really, really beautiful shades. And then on this side, I did Zuma, Orgasm, and Naples, and also all very beautiful colors. I just feel like this combo is a little bit more toned down and kind of in my area of what I like in a blush and a kind of bronzer thing. I definitely would say that Mandalay, that dark bronzy shade, definitely has a blushy undertone to it. It's not like a true bronzer. So I feel like this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful blush for deeper tones. Like it has that kind of warmth to it that blushes do, like that kind of, I don't want to say pinky reddish, but a little bit like that. Like it's not a true bronze like a regular bronzer would be, and you can kind of see that it's giving me a little bit of that warmth and redness, I guess you could say. So that's gonna be amazing on deeper tones, and so is Zuma that's on this side. This also, I feel like for me, is going to be a really, really nice winter blush. So I definitely would not use it in the summer for me personally, just because I feel like it's a little dark for the summer, but it's such a beautiful like maroony shade, and it's gonna be a perfect winter blush for me. I just feel like if I did a little bit less, because it is kind of intense right now, of course, but if I just lightly tapped it on, I feel like it'd give me the perfect flush. So both of those deeper shades are absolutely stunning and so crazy pigmented, you guys. With all 6 of these, a little goes the longest way. Like, you really just barely need to tap your brush in there and it'll come off, because look at this. I went a little hard and it shows. So just go lightly with your brushes, please. As for the 2 blushes right here, both are so freaking gorgeous in their own ways. And honestly, I think for me personally, I may like Montezuma a little bit more, just because it is giving me a tiny bit more of that kind of warm blushiness that I look for in a blush. And it's just really summery. Like, it's like the perfect summer blush, I feel like. But this side, Orgasm, you guys already know, that's like the iconic NARS blush, and it is just freaking amazing. So I don't have much to say other than that. Both are so beautiful though, and are gonna be so good for so many different makeup looks. And then as for the 2 highlighters, oh my goodness, they are stunning. I'm gonna try to get up closer so you guys can see, excuse my blemishes, but I don't know how well the camera is picking it up for you guys, but these 2 are both so beautiful, and I honestly don't know which one I like more. Like, I feel like Naples on this side is going to be more perfect for when I have more of a tan. Like, right now I'm kind of that awkward in between color of like, I had a fresh tan but it's almost time to wash it off kind of thing. It's that point in the week. But this, when I'm freshly tanned, is going to be so beautiful. And this one, I feel like with anything, like whether I have a tan or whether I'm at my palest, it's going to be just stunning. They're both like the perfect combination of not too intense, but not intense enough, if you know what I mean. It's like that perfect in between that I look for in a highlighter. So just absolutely stunning. Like, every single one of these shades I feel like was done so well and so nicely, and I'm just so obsessed with all of them. Like, I seriously think this palette is worth the $59. I think I'm gonna be using all of these shades at some point. Of course, some more than others, but I'm gonna be using all of them, and I just really love how everything turned out. So huge thumbs up from me, huge yes from me. If you were thinking of trying it but you were on the fence, I say go for it because you are going to love it. But that is all I have for today's video. I think if I'm forgetting anything, comment down below and let me know. Also comment, let me know what you guys think of how all of these ended up looking on me, and which one you think you're gonna love the most, or which one you do love the most if you've already bought this and you're very fast. So yeah, just comment. Give this a big thumbs up if you haven't already, and please subscribe to my channel. Like I always say, it just means the absolute world to me if you do, so thank you so much. But stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.